So yes, I am a YouTube failure. It is official. So what am I gonna do? Good people of YouTube, the past 3 years, I've created and posted a bunch of content across 2 channels. This one and another one that features content made for kids. And I posted about 60 to 70 long form videos and 80 shorts. So far on this channel, I have 65,000 views and 117 subscribers. That's after about a year of posting. Like the most successful video I've had 50,000 views, and I thought that I was gonna be able to recreate that success, and it just hasn't happened. So I've been chasing that for a while. Recently, I've had like between 10 and 100 views on my videos. It's kind of ironic because I'm putting in more effort and I think the quality is better as I go along, but I'm actually getting fewer and fewer views, fewer likes, fewer comments. So I've enjoyed making content. Like it's been fun to write and record music again after many years of not doing that. During this last 3-year period, I do think I've developed some skills. I think I've got a little better with like graphic design. I learned some animation. I did video editing, recording. My mixing skills and mastering like got through the roof better. But if I quit because, you know, I've sort of like failed to achieve my goals on YouTube, it's been 3 years. Like that's a long time to be working towards something and not seeing results. So if I quit, like those skills, I just feel like, how am I going to apply them to anything else? If I'm not making music, then mixing and mastering don't really matter. If I'm not making videos, then video editing doesn't matter, you know? So that kind of sucks. I also have a bunch of gear that I've acquired, instruments, cameras, microphones, speakers, all this stuff, right? What happens to that? If I quit, do I just have it lying around and just kind of remind me of this failed thing that I did trying to be a YouTuber? Or do I give it to like an aspiring up and coming young cat? I don't really feel like I can justify spending as much time as I have creating content that no one's gonna see, making songs that no one's gonna listen to. It just doesn't make sense at a certain point, right? And it's actually painful. And I'm sure like some people out there can relate to this. So I'm almost 40. I'm 39 right now. And like my time is valuable. Like I could be relaxing. I could be exercising. I could be meditating. God knows what I could be doing instead of making content, right? I could even be doing a part-time job and at least making some money, not losing money and losing time. On the other hand, like quitting is hard. So to admit defeat, to admit failure, I have to be able, if I'm going to quit, I have to be able to work through those feelings and get to the other side of it in a healthy way. So this video, like most of my other videos, probably won't get any views or likes or comments, and that's okay. It's really more of a self-reflection thing. I do have some notes, but I'm kind of just going off the cuff too. I really feel like I do need to change something about my approach. Either the whole direction or some aspect of what I'm doing needs to change at the very least. Like this video is also a pivot for me. It's not my usual style. Like I've mostly made music videos. I guess you could call it some like cringe internet, like slightly humorous music content. I've also made songs for kids, and you could see if you go back, like it starts out where my skills aren't as developed, and it's gotten better over time. Now, there are tons of talented people on YouTube. This is a very competitive space, and it's really crowded. It's cool, but it's just so competitive, and there's all these factors like I'm a little older, you know, I'm almost 40. I don't know, I don't have a ton of charisma. I'm not like I'm certainly not a model. And I'm not a virtuoso. Like I have some decent music skills and stuff, and like my songwriting I think has gotten better. I'm not a creative genius at all. And then there's the algorithm. It's just like maybe I'm not doing my thumbnails right. Maybe I'm not like writing my description right. I'm not marketing enough or in the right way. Like who knows why it's not connecting? I mean, you guys might have some opinions and you could tell me, but it just hasn't worked. If you happen to come across this video, like maybe you are also a creator who's struggling, a musician or otherwise, and you're in a similar situation, and maybe this video could help you know that like I'm right there with you going through those struggles. Or maybe you've experienced something similar, or you have some advice you want to share, like please reach out, leave a comment, let me know what you think, because I welcome any and all feedback from you guys, whoever you are. Give me some advice, ask a question, whatever. But yes, these past few days, I've really been thinking about quitting YouTube. 3 years, you know, quitting is hard. I don't know if it's my ego or something else, but there it is. Quitting is hard. And on the other hand, continuing seems problematic too. Because like, am I just being willfully delusional? Am I Don Quixote who's like trying to do something that's impossible just because I don't want to experience that sense of failure, kicking that can down the road and keeping the dream alive? Because that seems crazy. On the one hand, there is that freshness, that creativity, that fun that comes from creating content. There's also the hard work that goes into it. Like there's no doubt about that. But it is fun. It is like a little inspiring. And then there's the part where you post it and you get crickets, and that part is sort of demoralizing. So the whole process has been extremely humbling. I can say that for sure. And maybe that's a good thing overall. So I don't really want to complain because obviously I'm the only person that's really responsible for all of this. Nobody told me to start a YouTube channel. So, there's no one to blame. So what am I going to do next, right? Like I said, I'm a YouTube failure. What does that mean moving forward? Do I just shake it off and keep creating at least for a little while? Or do I double or triple down on my approach and get better at thumbnails and take a course from this person and this guru and, really try to do it better and put more time into it, more grind? And hopefully in year 4, 5, 6, something happens, right? Do I do that? Or do I just straight up quit? Sell my stuff, give it away? Or do I pivot maybe to doing different kinds of content, not music? Maybe I go into more of a vlog direction. Maybe I do something more comedic, or who knows, right? So there's all these possibilities, and I don't know what the answer is right now for me, but I do know I need to change something about my approach because I need to get more of a balance in my life and what I'm doing. I need to look out for my well-being. I need to make space for other things in my life, not just this. And it takes up so much time and effort. And if you've made it this far in the video, I want to encourage you also to just think about, are you taking care of yourself the way you should be? And I want to encourage you to do that and to remember that we're not defined by how many people watch a video. We're not defined by how many people like the video. We're not defined by how many fans we have. We're not defined by how much money we have in the bank, whether we're perceived as cool or all of these things ultimately aren't what really matter, because this whole social media, internet, YouTube thing, it's fun. It has a lot of cool stuff on there, but it's also, there's that dark side where you're comparing yourself to others, and I'm not good enough because I'm not getting these results that I see everybody else getting. And life is bigger than YouTube. Life is bigger than the internet and just any kind of worldly endeavor. And I'm sure you guys all know that and agree, but I think ultimately what matters is we all have the potential to do better, to learn, to grow, to be better people, to be more generous, kind, ethical, patient, peaceful. And those things won't necessarily build a huge following and a fan base and make you a lot of money and make you popular. And, people won't necessarily call you a worldly success because of those things, but they are, in a bigger picture, I think, what matter a lot more. So there it is. Yes, there's a sense of failure and not sure what to do next, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to give myself some time to not be doing anything YouTube related for at least a few days. And then maybe in next week, I'll have an opportunity to reflect and kind of make a better decision about what my next steps are. So having said all that, I do feel a little bit better getting some of that off my chest. And anyway, I wish you guys all peace, happiness, success in whatever it is that you are doing. And adios for now. Peace.